Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Fights in Tight Spaces, where by this point you know what the deal is. I don't need to explain it to you. You're an expert. Just through watching this, you've gained so much skill that you're better than any of your friends at this game, and you can tell them that I said that. Sadly no separate. Pretty difficult to put together the distance for a long strike or a stun dart in this elevator. But what we can do is... Sorry, free movement has to be played first. So like there's a question, do I want to free move dash and then throw? Or do I want to throw and then just redraw the rest of the hand? Sort of throw caution to the wind here. And the odds that we'll draw one more movement card in those 5 remaining cards is pretty good, or 4 I guess, because the free movement will cease to exist. Yeah, but obviously I'm hoping to draw like the Stomp or something. Yeah, dodge works just fine. Oof. Actually pretty sad pulls here. So if I grapple you like this, then I gain dodge, and then I punch you in the back of the head. I dodge the counter attack, right? And then you just don't have a normal attack. So there we go. We got some damage out of that. We figured it out. How dare you? I went to all the trouble of getting you set up for that separate, and had to throw it back in my face. Okay, well, the good news is it's actually very easy to get some work done here. That buys me the combo necessary to finish you off. And then any movement at all. And we're gonna make it a throw, just because I really like throwing people. I think it's very good. Let's not end our turn in the corner. I should have ended my turn in the corner. You know what? I'm gonna yes, I'm gonna step back to here so that I can backfist you. Stun dart. Ponder off the intimidate. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Sorry. I had 8 damage already. Wow. Wow. We have definitely... Okay, we just had our Dr. Manhattan moment. It's just like, you could have done anything to that guy, and that's what you choose to do? Where's your humanity? Could have turned that bullet into snowflakes. This is a shame. This is not good, but we definitely want the gym more. The reward here is not great, but we definitely want the gym more than we want medical at this point. I think we're gonna move through this area pretty quickly. Please don't shoot my ambassador. I mean, we don't have to let the ambassador live. It actually doesn't matter that much. So step back grapple is pretty good. Yeah, right? Like, let's just do that. Hey, you. Look over there. I'm gonna eat a push here. It's alright. I'll be fine. And then I may as well just punch this guy in the back of the head a couple of times. Can you get a couple more? No, I cannot. Do I want to do the intimidate just so I don't take push damage again? No, probably not. We can sustain a little bit of damage here safely because we're going to get healed at the end of the fight. Provided that I don't screw this up some terrible, terrible way. So you only have 3 HP left. We do not have a ton of attack options here though, huh? It's kind of a boring turn. Well... I guess let's go ahead and just drop you with Quick Strike. And then I do want to dash over here. Throw this fella. Every single time we can jumping ground punch, we should jumping ground punch. I screwed up. That movement backwards should have been the slip, because then I would have a 2-move card in my hand right now, and I could have moved here and option played that guy. Yep, that's a goof. Well, it is one that I sense we will recover from. You know, it's not going to break us. It would be great for me if you were standing over there. So I can't quite kill. It's a little frustrating. Oh, I have back fist. Haha. Yeah, all of these cards that let us fight at a very slight distance, just incredible. It really is remarkable how big the difference between 1 and 2 is in this game. Alright, at least that guy got kicked through the front of the slot machine, but at least he did not remain embedded there forevermore. Forward thinking, you know, that card's okay, I guess. Let's do some upgrades. Do we want to remove anything? Like, do I want to take Quick Strike out? Quick Strike is resolutely the worst card in our deck. It's the only card in our deck that's not, like, fun. I'm removing that Quick Strike. It doesn't, like, play with any of our options or anything, and I know I could upgrade it and it could actually deal very good damage, but, like, what if I just spent my money on better cards? What happens when we intimidate? This is how it gains retain. Actually, in my opinion, fully worth it. I do love a retain. It's just like, it gives you so much control over what's going to be available to you from turn to turn. Both in terms of holding onto the card and in terms of getting the card out of your deck so you can draw other cards. And that is like the number one thing you are fighting with even on the lower difficulties, right? Control is everything. On top of that, the fact that, you know, we're dealing with it even more here than usual. Is there a fancy way that I want to do this? Because I definitely want to throw Cocktail Guy, right? I guess I don't have to. I could just stun him, which is easy enough to do. I wish I had some draw. Now I'm going to be sad every single time I don't. Yeah, okay. So if we're going to shoulder throw, we're going to step back and shoulder throw. What can we do with the rest of these cards? Kind of nothing, right? This is not actually a very useful hand for the situation we're in. So I certainly don't want to try to separate here. I can shove you for 2 damage. It's not nothing. I guess actually it's better to separate and stun dart for damage purposes. Yeah. But I couldn't have shoulder thrown this guy because, well, I could have done the shoulder throw, then the step this way, then the yeah. Part of the problem is I rotated the board this way, and so I was thinking in certain axes, but there was a higher total damage move available there. All right, you moved an annoying number of spaces away. I'm still gonna get you. Yeah, so like, free move to here. Give me a couple more cards. We already have what we need to get where we're going. Yeah, so the problem is I can dash here, but I can't really do anything once I arrive. I can redraw. And I probably will. Yeah, alright. There is certainly, like, a question as to whether I should maybe, like, intimidate first. No, let's just redraw with all of the momentum and the larger number of cards and hope to actually build a kill. That's pretty good. It's not a kill, I don't think. Actually, it is a kill. Yeah, because I can grapple you to here. Actually, it was a kill either way, but I like this kill. Ow. And the tumbler just slowly rolls away as everyone looks on in horror. And then I am going to get back in front of the door here. Let's just see if anybody wants to come over here and play around this door. Oh, I guess there's a door over there. Again, the angle that I have the camera tilted at is going to have huge effects on my decision making. I mean, throw, step back, do the ground punch feels very powerful. When I do the step back, you're going to run up to here. But I have a dodge. I'm just going to do it. Killing one of the counter enemies feels too important not to jump on if we have the opportunity. Oh no, sorry, you have turn to face. It's the other enemy. It's the one who has aggressive. Well, never mind. That makes this like really good. Yeah, I guess let's ponder off the dodge. It looks like I'm not going to need it. Okay, so sideways step into a shove is pretty fine. You do 14, you do 14. Oh, actually, if I shove you this way, you get both though, right? No, due to ordering, you do not. Well, that's fine. So I guess the question is, do we care? Probably not. Oh, right, I do 2 damage when I shove you now because of the +2 damage enhancement. So actually, that makes it lethal. I love it when y'all stand exactly 2 tiles away. Who do I want to... Yeah, unfortunately, I only get to kill one of you, huh? This did work out a little bit awkward with the number of movement cards in the deck. So... It was kind of a funny way to do this. So I didn't really think it through all the way before I started taking actions. But actually, I really like this. And that gets that to 28. Which means I do not quite get to kill you, but whatever, you're stunned. We'll just come over here and we'll figure it out next turn. Okay, we're a little bit low on damage here. Show me some new cards. It is somehow so much worse. All right. And then intimidates, that's not quite lethal. You need a little bit of a push. There we go. Now you will bleed out before your next action. Add 3 dodge, immediately end your turn. That's interesting. I wish that didn't cost 3. I mean, it's clearly intended as a late game card. It's just like, it's hard to imagine wanting to do it. Because like, you have to play this as the last card of your turn. I feel like is already a large enough complication that you maybe could get a little bit of a discount. So you have counter, you do not turn. Okay. This doesn't seem too bad. Let us free movement over to you here. Obviously, get that very good grapple. Really hoping to draw some more movement than that. You know, I'll take what I can get, I suppose. Certainly not going to intimidate here. So 2-2. I mean, we can do a very simple version of this, right? I can just make for the briefcase real fast. Stun dart doesn't do anything here. Yeah, let's just like grab it. We'll just have kind of a nothing turn, but I want to make sure I do this. And we're not on the clock or anything, so. Unfortunately, this other goal requires us to be careful, which in many cases is worse than being on the clock for me. God, I love free movement. It's so good. So, can't really do anything more here. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this happen. I should have spinning back fisted before doing anything else. I don't know what I was thinking there. Do I have enough movement? No, I don't. I could get to here, but that's not spinning back fist range. Yeah, it's fine. We're doing good work. We can afford to do it pretty slowly. Okay, this is a turn where I would like to execute a throw, probably. Seems easy enough. You're not heavy. Yeah, okay. This advances me, right? Okay. I guess. Yeah, jumping ground punch is already lethal, so there's no reason for me to like build up any combo or anything. Wow. Wow. It is so creepy when you can see their beady little eyes. Yeah, maybe we can pull something that'll give us something to do. Yeah, all right, I'll take that. Never mind. I was gonna say we can get a little bit of damage through, but no, we totally can't. Oh, please don't move. Ah, you coward. Well, whatever. We could just grapple him back into place. Yeah, right? Get out of here. And then sadly... Will this work? Am I allowed to shove you over the luggage? Yes, I am. It's funny every single time is the thing. I don't know what it's gonna take for me to get tired of that, but I do know we haven't found it yet. I don't have any of my cool 2-range attacks here to set up the stun dart. Yeah, in fact, this is just kind of a dud of a turn, I think. We have a swap and a shove. Is there any way for me to use these things in combination to... No, not really, right? Like, I have this right spin kick, but I can't actually use it because I'm going to lose too much combo moving around. I think I just don't do anything. Like, I want them to come over here. Yeah, because I am at my best in this location where we are currently standing. Let's drop... Wow. The intimidate? I don't know. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, you don't turn to face. I did not draw any movement. Well... There we go. Here we can work with these. Swap is bad. Slip is good. Gosh, again, not really a lot of kind of weird draws here. All right, you two must leave. That took kind of forever. Pretend to get arrested. Counter throw adds 6 block. I'm sure when it's upgraded it's like 15 or whatever, but that's insufficient is the thing about that. Do we want to hit the event? I am probably shortchanging the events, but like, what if we just played the fun video game? But like, what if we just played the fun video game, though? Okay, this is gonna be a stressful one. I can already tell. What is the attack order? Wrong, unfortunately. So it's pretty easy to go like free move here, grapple that dude to the, oh right, he doesn't take damage from. I keep forgetting that he is the worst. Well, let's free move over to him. So we're gonna ponder something here. I probably just want to go ahead and take the shift. So the ponder might be grapple. Just drop grapple, put together as much damage as we can. No, wait, sorry, grapple shove just kills him. Then the ponder is this or something. I don't know. But like, yeah, sorry, I just have a super fast kill and we should absolutely take it. Please remove yourself from the premises, sir. And sadly didn't draw any movement. All right, this turn we are not in charge quite as much, it looks like. I can take, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a free move to here. I'm gonna hit dodge. And then I'm gonna do the redraw. Well. Y'all turn to face? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm looking for more of a strategy. We didn't really find one. Well, I mean, I can just stand right here and punch this guy a couple of times, right? That's fine. Dodge empowers all sorts of laziness. And this is solely because it does 2 additional damage. It is nice to block off this dude, though, because enemies won't take the no move most of the time. So let's see. 42 and 21. What is the way that we get the kills? We have a throw, we have stamp. All right, I think I am probably... No, we don't need intimidate. I'm gonna hold off on the intimidate. There's an awful lot of shotguns in this room. So let's go ahead and just do the throw here. This guy goes down. We put in the stamp. This is going to burn a huge amount of HP over the next few turns. Then you catch separate plus spin kick for the kill. We just hold the intimidate for later. Not that we have much to do with the rest of our energy here, or momentum rather. Alright, this other dude's gonna bleed out in a real hurry. So we can just shoulder throw our way out of the position we're in right now. May as well just plant this on you. And then it's like long strike, shoulder throw, stamp. Yeah. You know what? We can make you die this turn instead of next turn. That's probably worth doing. Okay, that one's also gonna bleed out in a real hurry. I love getting to just hold on to the intimidate, just having this like this oh no button. So intimidate effectively kills you. Gosh, we did not get any damage. All right, I am gonna do the intimidate because like this is a turn where it doesn't really cost us anything, and it does buy us some. It buys us a kill on the shotgunner. Just lets me set up. Sounds like the dog's having fun in the other room. There we go. There's a little something. Now, you know what? You get the jazz hands. I'd hate for you to go out without getting to see one last show. Deal 32 damage, but you have to. That's actually, like, that's a pretty interesting card. And honestly, I think it's pretty good. We just extremely don't need it. I am curious what it upgrades into. I bet it just lowers the damage, the self-damage part. So you turn to face, but you don't have anything to stop me from just like hitting you repeatedly. So, so that's probably where we're at. Yeah, and in fact, if I just stun dart you, you have like no play at all. Sadly, it would be unwise to shoulder throw in this position, but dude's low enough that he dies to basically anything now. This is a little not ideal. Nah, it's fine. Never mind. Never mind the thing I just said. Actually, I'm cool with it. Oh. I forgot about combo points and how those are important. Let's ponder off this swap. Swap's not going to get me anywhere. Yeah, long strike will do. Is there a way to make use of the shove? Like, we could slip around this guy and shove him in front of the gun. It's not actually better than just long striking him. Yeah, let's just do it. And then we have slip grapple to get some fun work done here. Aw. I was not prepared for that to count as a real attack. I mean, it does damage. I guess it makes sense. Did I get another shove? I sure did. Okay, so the next one is lethal, and that'll happen before this guy's turn, so that's good. Don't really have a lot else to do here. You have turn to face, so I don't want to, like... Honestly, we can just stand right here. We're safe right here. Let's just redraw. Show me something interesting. Yeah, okay. That redraw was worth it just for, like, putting the Intimidate in my hand. It effectively drew us one extra card this turn. So you're first. That's an awkward way for you guys to be timed. How do I want to work that? You still have 19 health left. It's kind of a lot. And I have had one of those turns where I'm just low on movement. God. Everybody having turn to face is actually really annoying. Alright, I guess I'm just going to do this. And then just step, right? Like, nobody's aggressive here. Oh, I should have... Well... No, because I want this guy's punch to connect. So if I'd moved you, you would have moved the rifleman clear. Yeah, no, this is right. Hit dodge, because why not? Okay. We have 2 turns to deal roughly 80 damage. Does feel like this one might not be in the cards for us. Let's ponder off the stun dart. I'm hoping to draw a throw. Okay, didn't get there. Well, so we can option play, punch you in the face to combo finish you off. This dude's pretty easy to fight. But we just don't, like, we don't have a lot of fight in us, sadly. There's no way for me to set up the, Oh, well, I was going to say there's no way for me to set up the back fist. That's not technically true, but... Oh, it is true with our amount of momentum. I was going to say intimidate into, like, dash, then option play, then back fist, but that's already 7 momentum right there. Not to mention trying to find cards to use off of the back fist. So what I'm going to do instead is move toward the door. He probably only has 2 move. So yeah, let's see if we can bait him into a position where we can do something to him. I have to figure out how to kill this turn if we want our money, and I do want my money. Well, I don't have a kill based on throwing him out the door. I did draw a throw. So the question becomes, is there some combination of maneuvers here? If we hammer fist to break his dodge, shoulder throw, step back, ground punch, stamp, it's not enough. Will he spend his dodge on shove? Yeah, okay, so that lets me actually get the damage from the hammer fist, which is nice. Grapple doesn't generate combo. You swap as a move back. And this is just barely not sufficient. Just throw him while he's down. Alright, well. No money for me. I'm sure there was a version of that that did work. 42 damage and 1 push for 4 momentum. It's interesting that it has a range of 1, but it also has advance on it. That doesn't, it seems like it might, I wonder if it works, if it's written that way because there is a, there's a range gain on the upgrade version of it or something. All of that stuff could happen on the upgrade version of it, though. Oh, man. This is a really annoying informant. Alright. Free movement, dash, doesn't get me shot, right? And then we can shoulder throw. Because if I try to approach for the shoulder throw now, I will get shot. This rifle does 8 damage. We're short 15 HP, so I would like the full heal if I can get it. I should really try not to take damage here. So I think this is right. Should I just swap instead? Well, he's just going to dodge the swap. Yeah, I should just shoulder throw this guy. There is, sadly, no way to make the spinning back fist work on this turn. Not without me getting shot in the face. And then, I don't know. I guess I'd rather be over here. That's probably true. Okay, pretty good time for a grapple. Wow, we did not draw anything else, though. And then... I mean, I guess we could just give him the ground punch. We don't have anything else going on. The other thing we could do, I guess, is also redraw. Redraw for 4 and try to get... Like, what am I looking for? No, I don't know. I don't think that there is anything better than just killing this guy in this way. Plus, it lets us play jumping ground punch, which is always good. And then you're gonna kill 2 of my momentum for next turn, but like, sort of big who cares? Go over there. Oh, you do damage to the informant, right? You don't do damage to the ambassador. Well, whatever. I'm sure that's not gonna matter. Okay, 11 damage stun dart's a pretty good card for the beginning of the turn here. I feel like I want to devote this turn to trying to kill this guy. What did I? I clicked on the non-upgraded stun dart because I just hate living. Well, phooey, and also crap. I'm gonna ponder off the spin kick. I'm gonna try to. Just curious if we might draw anything more exciting. That's fine. Getting rid of that guy was important. All right. Pretty good time for the Intimidate, I think. Is there a way I'd rather do this? I mean... Our damage is a little wacky here. You have turn to face, and you're actually kind of annoying. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the Intimidate. I'm going to option play my way over here. I'm just going to smack this guy against this thing a couple of times, and then swap him. And let's hope we draw something a little bit more exciting here. But I think this with these enemies, this positioning is good. All right. 21 health, so... Shift, dash, because you have turn to face, but you're not aggressive. But you have dodge. Yeah. So I would love to get the throw stomp onto this guy, but it's just not going to happen. What are you doing? It's like the question here is whether it's worth it to reposition. I'm actually going to move to here, I think. Try to bait them into coming at me in the corner. Yeah, so that's not bad. Oh, except this position does make it actually very difficult to get the jumping ground punch because he is on the wrong side. But I can very easily, you know, we don't have to get fancy here. Like, shoulder throw into stamp is so much damage. Okay, what if you didn't do that? Could you just fucking take it easy over there? And then, yeah, I guess I'm good. Alright, all we have to do is, like, land one punch on this guy and we're solid. Did I get a slip? I did get a slip, which is lovely. There we go. Okay, that should be almost all of the health, except for the bullet wound that I took. Tiny little errors, you know? Do we want to go up to... do we want to go up to even more momentum? I think probably not. Not if it means we skip the gym. Never skip the gym. Never, ever. That's my credo. I don't think I've ever been inside a gym. But technically, the fact that I've never intended to go to a gym does mean that I've never skipped the gym. So, you know, there is that. We can get right up in your face and just, yeah, just do mean things. Seems like a play. Shoulder throw's bad, though. Your attack goes to range. We have pretty good cards for this, actually. All right, I'm going to go to right here. We're going to start with a spinning back fist. We have a really good hand for this engagement. So then long strike into hammer fist is not lethal, but it's pretty close. And then we have all kinds of additional stuff we can execute. Sadly, shove into the guy next to you only does 6 damage. So we are going to have to use real cards here. Which means, actually, let me ponder off the shove. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, we kill you for free with grapple. And then I move up adjacent to this guy for free and get a shoulder throw on him. And we get to hold our intimidate and stuff. Yeah, that was really good. I did move myself further away from the briefcase. Well, the briefcase is just an extra card draw, or an extra card draft that we probably won't even use. So I guess I'm not too concerned. Is it intimidate time? It might be. Yeah, intimidate's gonna let me get combo finisher off on this guy, which I think is worthwhile. So that doesn't quite put us on lethal, but it gets us into the neighborhood of lethal. Yeah, he's got 6 health left, so there's definitely there's a bunch of versions of this where we get that kill next turn. Ooh, I'm not sure that I've found one. Do you want to maybe back up a step? No, you couldn't be helpful? All right, well, then I think we redraw this whole hand. This whole hand is so bad. Let's try this again. Jeez. Well, it's wild how bad this is. I'm going to take damage no matter what I do here, right? Yeah, because we get attacked twice no matter what. Alright, well, the right way to do it is for sure this. Because if we move over here, then we have to deal with the bat and the gun. This way, I'm just going to take the 11 damage from the shot that happens during his turn. Jeez. That was the worst set of that many cards that I think we could possibly have seen. How do we want to do this? Because here we totally have a much better situation. Shoulder throw means I can't shove you off the level. Really wish I had one of those 2-range attacks right now, because I really do want to shove this guy off the level. Alright, well, I think that we're just going to have to live with that. I mean, it's still very good, right? And then what is the right way to do this? It's like approach with the shift, because you don't turn to face. So force you to dodge that. Then okay. That guy's gonna bleed out pretty quickly. this turn, that's not good enough. I knew it was going to show up eventually. Do I have a second? I don't actually have a second move in hand. So moving to here to get the push out is potentially very bad, actually. It's hard to know if that would be safe. So we should probably just combo finish. In fact, I think what I'm going to do here is use that to get the dodge, break you, because you're going to bleed out pretty quickly. Let's redraw. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we would draw 2 movement so that I could move here, stop in front of the gunner, and then move 1 more so that the gunshot would go off. But no such luck. All right, that gunner needs to get wrecked. Yeah, I think we can afford to focus here a little bit. So let's ponder. I'm really hoping to draw a throw. I really want it to happen. So honestly, I don't think grapple's going to be any good this turn. So we drew the other grapple. All right. Well, let's stun dart you so that I can just stay in front of you. We'll just step to here and we'll option play. And then just like something. Yeah, there we go. I found the throw. All right, what do you have left? Effectively 12 health. Well, it turns out that's going to be insufficient, my friend. All right, that was a little messier than I would have liked. A lot of turns there where things were like almost lining up, and obviously the part where I got shot was bad too. So we're going into the boss fight down 20 health. But a lot of cards here to upgrade some stuff. 6 extra damage on the throw is fine. Dodge becoming free is fine. I like this. That's a lot of damage. That goes from 15 damage over the first 2 turns to 23 damage over the first 2 turns. Which is a pretty big deal considering that it takes 2 turns before they're able to act on you again. And then, yeah, like an upgrade to a shove actually is pretty reasonable. This gains 4 damage. This gains 6 though, right? Yeah, let's do that. I do love shove. I will say, I think that it is definitely not optimal to have 2 of the same card in your deck at different upgrade levels because it's very easy to have them both in your hand and just momentarily brain fart and play the wrong one, as we've seen many times. So you're heavy and you can't be... Oh, no, you can be thrown. Well, that's terrible news for you. It would be hard to overstate how bad this is going to be. Free movement. Since you can't be pushed, I can just do this. And then one of these. And then... Will you still take damage from the shove? I've just sort of like rubbed my palm across your face. And it's like warm and slightly damp. And you're like, ah. What do you have on you? Alright, this guy is in horrible shape. Is he dead? He might actually be in really... Oh, that's a shame. I don't have a movement card in my hand. I'm going to throw out the Intimidate real fast. Just to give us as much time as we need to figure this out. That's still no movement. So I can't throw and then step back for the jumping ground punch, which is heartbreaking. I guess what we can do is that, And then shove for 2 damage. Yeah, what a huge disappointment. You get stun dart. No doing things ever. Okay, so he's dead. I think this deck's pretty okay, actually. 20 health puts us exactly back to full. And these are terrible. Okay, well, let's just boogie on through to the last area, shall we? We can do this. We can do this. It's 100% possible that I could misplay and not do this, but I fully believe this deck is up to the task. The tools we brought with us are capable. It's just a matter of whether or not the tool piloting them is capable. All right, so your attack is only 1 range. How do we want to approach this turn? You are turn to face, but not heavy. So we just run up on him and throw him. So I probably want to start with the free movement, right? So yeah, your attack's not going to hit me. Okay. Now we definitely want to ponder, and the question is what gets pondered? And I think the answer is shift. I think there's no version of this where we need shift. What if I draw a jump punch? Maybe it's swap. They're the same card, effectively. We need at most 1 movement. Okay. This is like not super exciting. So we long strike. We option play. And then you can't be pushed, so I do this just for damage. Right spin kick just for damage. Okay, and I'm perfectly safe, and we bank Intimidate for next turn. So, like, odds are pretty good. So Intimidate removes the stun, right? Because we actually didn't draw that many attacks. Yeah, so I kind of need all of my punching. All right, pretty straightforward. Definitely none of these. Yeah, our deck is pretty good, and I think our set of enhancements is also very, very good. I will say that it would be nice to have some combo cards. We definitely had a chance to draft Punch Kick combo really late, and I didn't take it, and I sort of wish that I had. But aside from that, I'm feeling pretty good about our whole situation. Okay, so we don't have to do very much here. Yeah, all I have to do is, like, at the end of the turn... Oh, well, he only has 1 attack. This is a non-combo turn, so all I have to do is dodge, actually. So, given that our hand's kind of crummy, I think what I'm going to do is dodge and then just redraw immediately. The shove is 8 damage for free. No, I'm just going to redraw now. Let's just try to draw the maximum number of cards that we care about. We did not draw any cards that we care about. You can be grappled. So we do that, and I don't throw you because I'd rather you get kicked. Very weak turn, though. All right, are either of you aggressive? No. So we can long strike to set up for the sleep dart, and then approach and just do a little bit of we don't have a ton here, but that eats the stun, or eats the dodge. So we have this, and then punch and shoulder throw. Oh, this is the cannot be. Yep. Okay. This is the heavy turn, right? Okay. Well, we definitely want to free move. I mean, obviously I'd like to ponder, but we have to free move first. This turn, you have counter, but we have intimidate. I'm just going to go ahead and play it. And then, yeah, I guess I ponder off the swap. There's no version of this where I play swap. I could back up for the spinning back fist. It's not going to leave us with much, though. Well, we can't get to 3 combo anyway. Yeah, actually, we just don't get very much done here. Right, okay, that is a combo. And then, yeah, the only other move we have is option play. That actually really sucks. Can't quite execute my combo finisher, can't get a knockdown. Grapple doesn't let us move, so we can't set up back fists. Yep, alright. Okay, so this turn you are not heavy. And you don't have auto attack or anything, so we want to... Do I have a move? I do have a move. Okay, so we just... but my throw is shoulder throw. So actually, we have to grapple him first, because otherwise we won't have room to back up to perform the... Yeah, okay. Then we use slip to back up. Jumping ground punch. There you go. Straight to where his pelvis used to be. Oh, flurry. It's not upgraded, but it is, yeah, it's distributable damage. It lets us build a ton of combo. I'm going to take a flurry. At this point, I think it's still reasonable to take a flurry. The card's very good. Even the not upgraded flurry is better than almost every other card. Okay, this is not too bad. And we do have a throw, which is amazing. Oh, I should have... Well, no, the stun dart wouldn't have really done anything anyway. We're not going to break his armor. No, we do have an armor break here. I definitely should have stun dart, then option play. Yeah. As it is, we can do 2 damage to him through this. So I'm going to stun dart this guy, I guess. Because that will let me spin kick. Which then lets me combo finisher. And this fight is over? He bled out in slow motion. That card's good. That card's good. I don't think I'm going to take it, but that's very interesting. I wonder what it upgrades to. Even if it's just +3, that's still very compelling. I did not intend to draft it. That was a muscle twitch. Well, whatever. It's a good card. I think it's a good card. I do think our deck would be better off without it than with it, but I think it's probably like pretty close. I'm not too upset to have it. So we do have a throw. Don't have a ton of... This is not going to be like a high magic turn, though. Right, like we have separate into hammer fist so that the throw gets through the armor at least a little bit. That is really it. Okay, so stomp turn. Not very compelling stuff, honestly. Let's ponder off the second grapple. I just can't imagine needing 2 grapples. Okay. So you gotta dodge. Let's do this. And then you can stack up a fair amount of simple damage here. And then I just like grapple. I don't know, I don't think it matters very much. That's very funny to me. Okay, this is the counter turn. Not a bad time to draw Intimidate, honestly. So, if we free move to... Do you have combo? You do have counter 2 tiles away. Alright, well... It's not an ideal turn for Intimidate, then. But I think we're still going to do it. It just means that we're going to draw 2 cards here, and then we're not going to have very much momentum to play them with. It would certainly have been better to have the Stun Dart right off the top. I think I am just going to redraw, because we're looking for some of our 2 tiles away stuff, which we're not going to get. In fact, a redraw here is pretty crummy. Well... I do have the ability to just walk up and punch him a little bit. Oh, I should have thrown the Stun Dart before moving. Yep, that's just lost damage. Okay, so fun turn to have a lot of this stuff. So this is a turn where he is not unthrowable. He doesn't have counter. Yeah, this is a good turn. Because like Secret Weapon alongside the Flurry is going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, we'll get through his armor like this. And then... Yeah, it really, really is a shame that we don't have a point of movement here. Do you have turn to face or anything? No, you're just kind of nothing. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to do any grapples or anything. Like this is straightforward and probably correct. We do get to put the big stamp on him. Then we can Stun Dart you over the body. So there. And I guess that's it. I mean, like, 54 damage. 54 damage is the thing that we're missing there. But yeah, like, it does feel a little silly to complain about that turn. Okay, so we're back to the beginning of the cycle. How do I want to manage this? I definitely want to grapple you in front of that guy. That's very funny. And then... Ponder off the Stun Dart. I can't imagine us getting to play this Stun Dart. Not a lot of value here. Slip swap, all this stuff doesn't really matter. Play dodge and redraw, just hope for three more good cards. Oof. I think I'm just gonna do that, honestly. What? I had dodge up. Okay, so the damage didn't hit us, but the attack still did. Wild, that's not at all how I would expect that to work. Okay, so you have a dodge, but you also have very little HP remaining. I'm gonna spend your dodge on a thing that actually doesn't even hurt you. And then... yeah, surprise. Okay. And then unfortunately, we can't get back into position to mess with anybody else. I should have thrown this guy before I moved. But honestly, I was very laser focused on just getting rid of the boss. And I feel like this thing that's going to happen here is fine. Yeah. Okay, so you're not real, right? Wait, no. Somebody here's a minion. No. Defeat enemies 1 of 4. These are all actual factuals. Well... don't much care for your whole deal. I guess there's no reason to hold a dash when we have option play. Spinning back fist was an awesome draw. Show me. Well, okay, not exactly what I was hoping for. So we could move up here, grapple this guy to there, where we're standing now, and then get him kicked a bunch and stuff. We can move up here and just spin kick him too. That's fine. We have to do that to have enough combo points. I mean, I could have put the damage on him, but I don't like this one. This one I am more concerned about. Yes, let's just option play over here. We will spin kick you into that position, and then we have a little bit more damage for this guy as well. Okay, so between a lot of them, I think they have very few cards worth of damage left. If I shove you right now... Oh, he is not pushable. I've always pushed other people into him, realizing. Okay, well, let's do this the way I probably should have done it then. There we go. That'll work eventually. It's gonna take a second. What does hemorrhage do? How bad is that? Lose 6 health at the end of the turn. Okay. All right. That's what I would describe that as eminently survivable. I need to be somewhere else. Here will do. Right? Why not? And then there's no reason to get fancy with this. Let's just burn all those jabs immediately. That card it costs nothing. It does 15 damage and it gains you 3 combo. It's magic. It's magical stuff. Okay, all I have to do is not get bounced by Big Ugly here, and we're good. 38. 38 is sufficient. That's a hell of a lot of force behind that hand. I did take 28 damage there, mostly due to playing badly for no reason. But hey, look at that. And we got a new card. I love Ponder. Well then. That went pretty alright. Is the ending any different? I'm not sure. These things have a tendency to come back to haunt us. Okay, no, there's no particular benefit to winning on the purist. With a 21,000 point score, I am kind of curious. Wow, the distance between level 16 and level 17 is really something. We finally unlocked the grappler, which is cool. Is there, hold on, compendium. A couple of things I'm curious about. So we've unlocked about 3/4 of the cards. We still don't have the ability to, and again, I'm assuming the cards that are not unlocked are not available in draft, probably, because obviously we've seen like Backslam and 540 a ton. So yeah, I think the game could be a little clearer with the communication around this stuff. How many decks are there remaining? I think there's like 1 or 2 starters that we haven't. Yeah. Okay, there's one more starter. This one has all your stuns and your weird stuff in it. I believe we did play with it, I think, during the last series, in the early access version of it, or at least. But actually, that is going to be it for us for today, and I think also for this series. The game's fun. I'm enjoying it a lot, but I think we get it. We all sort of get what's going on here, and I am disinclined to make this into a big running thing right now when we have so many games to play before I figure out Game of the Year stuff. So that's going to be it for Fights in Tight Spaces for us for now. We may come back to it in the future because it is pretty good. But when you come back next time tomorrow, what you're going to see instead is some kind of brand new thing. So new that even I don't know what it is yet. And we'll see you then.